Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Veal, and this is Meeting the Great Teenager Meteorology. Alright, so a little bit about myself as a background. I am in 11th grade at Dakota High School, meaning that I'm a junior. Pretty proud to be a Cougar. It's great being a Cougar. A little bit about myself in terms of my family. I have two little brothers. My first brother, he's 22 years old. He was born in November 2022. His name is Nicholas. In his final year of college. Um, he's majoring in computer science. He's been doing that for quite a while now. He loves technology. He's really good at it. He's working right now downtown Pontiac, so not too far from our church, which is a couple of miles from the street. He loves computer science and everything. He also plays the piano. He's been playing piano since he was 4. So 17, 18 years he's been playing piano. He's really keen at it. Uh, he has been playing for a while. I don't know the last time he played, but it's been quite a while. So, but he's really good at it. I do have an oldest brother Aaron. He's in his late 20s. I don't know exactly how old he is, but I know he was born in the 1990s. Can't remember his exact age. But anyway, he used to be in the Air Force at one point, but he's quit. For quite a while now. He's been down a couple years. Maybe not been doing that for a couple years. Um, but he's living a dream in Virginia right now, I guess. Parents pretty cool. My mom's a stay-at-home mother. She loves to sing. She's been singing since she was little. So, my dad is a engineer for General Motors. He works for the GM Tech Center in Warren. He's been there for over 30 years. He's a automotive engineer as well. So he loves what he does, building cars and everything. So yeah, that pretty much sums up my bio about me and my family. I love the weather. I mean, I love it to death. Uh, it's kind of a long story. I guess I can go into some detail of what got me into meteorology. Um, as a little kid, I used to be scared of the weather, severe weather, like tornadoes, hurricanes, thunderstorms, any severe weather you name it. Um, every time I would turn on the TV and watch the weather, it'd be so scary that my parents had to turn it off. But um, I mean, just the dynamic of it is pretty cool. Growing up, as I said, it was hard for me to watch severe weather stories on TV or read articles online about that kind of stuff. And as I got older, the fear got kind of worse. But it's interesting how the weather works around not just our state, not just our country, but around the whole world. It makes our daily life interesting. Um, I'd say that from my standpoint, being a Christian, I'd say that it's amazing what God can do from heaven and uh, bring down rain to our grasses or the sunshine or the clouds, just the puff of wind, that kind of stuff. I feel like those are all good dynamics for just one simple element to create the weather. Um, it's just pretty cool. Even though I'm not that calm about it whenever severe weather happens. Honestly, I believe if anybody gets scared if some tornado threat comes up or hurricane threat or something, I bet everybody is scared. But um, it's just the interesting part of it is it's um, just very dynamic in the terms of the definition of it. Like I said, it does um, define our lives. I mean, you could have sun one day and then it's raining another day. So just forecasting the weather, watching weather on TV, is just great, interesting, and very fun um love. I guess is why I like the weather. Would be my favorite season. Mm, I like spring. Spring is my favorite season because the buds are budding, trees are budding, flowers are blooming, birds coming back out, insects are coming back out. I don't like winter because very cold. I don't like cold. I don't like cold at all. I don't like cold. I I'd say summer would be my second favorite because it's warm, opposite of what I don't like, which is the cold. But it can be pretty muggy out, but I can take it. It's better than the cold. Fall. Well, I was born in the fall. I was born in September, so fall is pretty nice because of the leaves changing colors. It's a beautiful sight to see, especially in the country or up north, that kind of stuff. And going to apple orchard to pick apples, or going to the cider mill and drink some apple cider, or just going to find and pick up a pumpkin and dressing up for Halloween and getting candy after candy after candy, that kind of stuff. That's why I love about fall. But spring is pretty cool again because of the trees blooming, budding up. There's just to see the leaves coming back and trees coming back to life, and no more snow, just more rain to make our grass greener. No more snow to make grass brown. It's just um, why I love spring so much. I mean, again, in terms of ranking, I do spring in the summer, then fall and the winter. Again, because spring is nice, it's nice and mild, and not too hot, not too cold. So just right, and also fall too. But I don't like the heat that much in the summer, and I definitely don't like the cold in the winter. So you can't have it both ways. But spring is my favorite. So yeah, I guess that's what season I like. In terms of station wise, like local news, I had to go with Channel 7. I like Channel 7. Channel 7 is my primary station to go to for weather. Channel 7 Action News is my second. Fox 2 Detroit is my third. I don't really like Fox that much because if I go to the weather app there, it's not really that great. Channel 7 I like the most. I like Brandon Rowe, Paul Gross, Andrew Humphrey. They're really good meteorologists. Brandon is my favorite because of his, his liking of the. You'd have to watch him on TV to understand what I mean, but he's very fun. He seems like he loves what he's doing. My dad says he sometimes is kind of weird, but I mean, hey, if you're weird, that's okay with me. Um, Brendan has diabetes. He's type 1 diabetic, and he has this foundation that he works in Southfield that he helps people or works with people who are diabetic. And I have, honestly, I don't really like saying this, but I guess I have to say it now. I have a mental disorder, I have ADHD and autism. So I use that his foundation as a thought to me as me with a mental illness. I want to one day open up my own mental facility when I get older, when I'm on my own, that kind of stuff. For those who have mental illnesses, I do want to get back to my community. Every time I hear people um, with mental disorders as a word as go right there in a word right now, it's just simple stuff that needs to be fixed. So me opening up my own facility for mental health is a great way to get back to my community. That's what I like about Brandon. He gives back to his own community as well with helping others who have diabetes and stuff like that. He's my favorite. Um, I like Andrew because he's very scientific. He's a great certified board meteorologist, and Paul Gress is absolutely great. He's really good. He's like scientific. He talks about the jet stream. He talks about the water vapor imagery. He talks about um, talks about the the visible satellite imagery, all that kind of stuff. He's very into what he does. He's a guy like a veteran. He's in his 60s, 70s right now, so it's kind of like he's been doing it for 30 years. So he's very good at what he does. Trying to turn my channel 7 Action News WXYZ. I like Dave Rexroth. He's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool dude. I like Kevin James. He's really good. He's calm. He's pretty cool. Sounds pretty cool at what he does. Um, I like Mike Taylor. My mom would call him Long Arm Guy because he has long arms, which is funny. But he's pretty cool. He likes what he's doing too. And they have Valley Vogo. He's pretty cool. She's pretty cool what she does. Fox 2. I like Rich Ludeman. He's really good chief meteorologist. So that's just me and Channel 7 and Fox 2 News and Local 4, I guess, as my favorite stations to go to for the weather. As I said earlier, I go to Dakota High School. I do the weather for the morning announcements. I started doing it when I was in 10th grade, so this is my second year doing it on the weather. Um, Last year when I was in 10th grade, I had Claire Stevens and Dominic Bidner on with me. They were both seniors at that time, and I was in 10th grade. We did it for a whole year. They were pretty cool guys, and they were pretty cool team to work with. They're in college now. I know. Claire goes to Grand Valley. I think Grand Valley. I think. I forgot what I know where Dom goes, but I don't remember now. But anyways, they're a great team workers. We started working together. And then this year I worked with Rosie Miller and Eleanor Wachowski, so they're pretty good ladies as well. They're seniors as well, so they're going to be leaving in a couple weeks, I believe. So it's just going to be me and the auditioning people. We're going to get auditions for next year. Um, it was great working with the announcements, me doing announcements every morning, giving the weather, giving a joke, and giving the latest headlines. It's great working with them. Those two is perfect way to start my morning. I get lots of compliments from teachers and my friends at school saying, "Great job, Zach. Keep it going. Love your jokes." Just hearing those things every day when I go from my class to class, or just in my everyday life and all that kind of stuff. It just makes me happy and proud for the guys and teachers that are supporting me along my way. Um, I have one more year doing this, and next year I'll probably be doing it again. So it'll be my last year doing weather. It'll be, of course, sad to go, but um, certainly it was a pleasure working with Rosie and Ellen this year, and it was certainly a pleasure working with Dom and Clay last year when I was in 10th grade. So doing the weather and announcements is pretty cool. It just brightens everybody's day from what I see. Again, as I said earlier, Channel 7 Action News, the local 4 news are my top two stations about the weather. Eventually, when COVID gets better, I'm possibly getting a tour at their models for both stations' models for just to see what we'll be doing if I actually get accepted to one of those stations. Channel 7, I'm going to get Kevin to give me a tour for meteorology. I'm also going to get Brandon to give me my tour as well on Channel 7. So it'll be a pleasure to meet them too in person. As listed, once COVID gets better, then I'll be able to do it in person. I do have the option to do virtual, but I really want to do it in person so I can actually physically see them. Will be the coolest thing to actually physically like see them in person, like like that. Like I said, that'd be really cool to actually just shake somebody's hand, like, "Hey, I watched you on TV, and then I finally get to see you face to face," which is gonna be so cool. Um, and actually ask them questions about all those times where I keep asking, like my parents say, "What did this? What does this?" Like, oh, just ask them, like, just if we ask them questions, like I'm wondering, like, how does this work, or what do you do for this? How do you get this done? And what is this? And all that kind of stuff. To actually have spend some time with them and actually ask all my questions that I've been bottling up inside of me for a while during COVID-19 is certainly something that I look forward to in terms of getting my tours. Both Brandon and Kevin on either Channel 7 local phone. So, yeah. What are my dreams for the weather? In terms of what's most of colleges, I'm thinking right now I'm leaning more towards Michigan Tech over there in the Florida, Michigan, and UP. Trying to get lots of snow a good paper 2 weeks. Hopefully I'm prepared for that if I get accepted there. And if I don't go there, my second option is Central Michigan, which is a more peninsula. Just to specialize in meteorology. I don't really want to go out of state for college because I want to be with my family. I don't want to have to leave state because I don't have to keep traveling back and forth. It's just chaotic. I'd rather be in state so I can be close to my family. In terms of station wise, I do want to be on Channel 4 because that's again my primary station that I go to because I want to work with Brandon, Australia, Paul Gross, who's still there, Andrew. Um, and makes lots of money so to support my family as I get older. Uh, so yeah, that's pretty much about me. Hopefully, I get into those colleges with my SAT scores great. If not, then hopefully it has another option alternative. But channel 7 is definitely my second option to go to. Then my third option is local Fox Tube, but local foreign news especially is something that I hope will be accomplished if I do well in school, get good grades, get a great GPA to get me into a high end college and major in that, and then possibly later on in life, people set the station set to me. So we'll see what God leads me to, but hopefully, my dreams and my life here in 20 years is accomplished. So that's pretty much sums it all about my interest in the weather. So yeah, hope you enjoyed everything today.